Hello and welcome to Lionhead Studios here in rainy Guildford in the UK. Today we're going to give you a little behind the scenes tour of what it's like on a day-to-day life at Lionhead and maybe even show you some of our secrets. This is our foyer where we welcome people to Lionhead, and here is our trophy cabinet which we've sort of developed over the last few years. We'll start at the top, the custom consoles. These are things that we get professionally spray painted in America and they ship them back to us. Unfortunately, of course, these never actually go on sale because they're just so expensive to make, but it's really nice for us to display our work over the years. You've got the Fable 2 one with the original Xbox 360, Fable 3, Fable Heroes with the button that's a button, Fable the Journey, and our brand new Fable Anniversary one, which is the new Xbox 360 model. Then we've got our BAFTAs and some of our interactive achievements awards. The BAFTAs were for the movies Fable 2 and the original black and white. I think that's something that we're all very proud of. It's not every day you win a BAFTA. We've got the original, as you can see by the slightly faded artwork, for when Fable 1 reached over 1 million copies sold. I remember on the first day of sale, Fable 1 sold 400,000 copies. So when we hit the 1 million in the first week, I think it was, that was a really special moment. Then we're on to sort of some of the really cool Fable franchise stuff. You've got some of the books that we've made. The gold coin at the back was actually a competition with Fable 3 where if you managed to find one of these massive gold coins hidden across London, if you handed them into a local radio station, you got the tiny coin in typical Fable style. You've got the Fable 3 controller, a Fable 1 dice, and then the Fable 2 limited edition that unfortunately never actually saw the light of day. But if I break into the trophy cabinet, and I can probably give you a little glimpse of what was in it. It was a shame that we were never able to finish it. We had some problems with manufacturing, but you got a cool little hob toy and some tarot cards. So yeah, probably the rarest limited edition on the planet because so few of them were made. But it's a nice little thing to have in our cabinet. Then you've got the Fable Anniversary Strategy Guide, which is based on the in-game book, which is really nice. It feels very, very Fable-y, very, very authentic. And then finally, you've just got some more awards down the bottom there. This is what we fondly like to refer to as memory lane. It has a whole bunch of fantastic artwork on here. Some of the early concepts, I remember that being on the front of a magazine actually a long time ago. You've got some of the early hero outfits, a lot of which actually made it into the original Fable. You've got the hob, of course. And then one of my favourites, this kind of is a really nice summary of Fable. The different clothing that the hero's wearing. He's got the tattoo on his face. He's obviously a good hero. And there was also an evil version somewhere a little further along. So I think it's nice to walk through here, and it always inspires you in the mornings when you come into work to see your artwork and the game that you work on the wall. Welcome to the Lionhead audio facility. This is something we've built just over the last few months because audio is really, really important to us here at Lionhead. And one of the great things about having this facility where we're based in England, it also allows other studios within Microsoft to come and visit and also use our facilities. So I know the guys from Rare have benefited from it so far, but we want to be a place where anyone that works at Microsoft in the UK can also come in, and we have the audio capabilities to really drive the next gen of audio. This is one of 5 brand new mixing rooms that we have at Lionhead. Audio is so important to Lionhead. I think for anyone that's played a Fable game over the years, the score of the game is so important to the experience that you have. And really we've created these rooms with full 7.1 surround sound so that in the future when we work on Fable Legends with Xbox One, we want to take into account all the audio capabilities that it can have. And it was brilliant working in here towards the end of Fable Anniversary when we were doing the final balancing and the final mixing of the game's audio. I think what will also come in handy is these Foley pits down here. They allow us to record some of our own footsteps, so you can actually just makes sounds. And this will actually be a mud pit down here where we can splash around in the mud and again record some more audio. And I think what's fantastic about this achievement, this is something that's only really happened over the last few months, is I know Steve, our head of audio, has always been very passionate about that. He wants Lionhead to lead the way with our audio, and I'm sure that when we do future development diaries, I'm sure a lot of them will focus on these rooms, so I'll save the rest till then. And this is the Lionhead Photo Club wall. We have a lot of very, very talented photographers at Lionhead. You can see that these are photos that have been taken all over the past year. And every year Microsoft actually has a competition whereby the best photos that were taken by any Microsoft studio actually get put into a really nice book, and it goes on sale, and all the money goes to charity. So there's a little bit of competition to it as well. Every month they pick the top 3 winners of that particular month. There'll always be a subject. It might be caterpillars, or it might just be the subject of colour, which I think might have been the one in the middle. Here we've got Aaron Smackwell Blackwell, one of our studio MMA fighters, who's also a tester on Fable Legends. So every person in the office is potential subject matter when it comes to the Lionhead Photo Club. The rest of the time, this acts as our canteen, so it's very busy during lunch hour. When we're not busy making games, we're busy playing table tennis, and we often have regular tournaments. And over the side over there, you might be able to see it on the wall, there's actually a little leaderboard whereby if you want to be the best there ever was, that you can play through and challenge the person above you. And if we take a little tour this way, you'll see our foosball table, which is very popular with our Spanish animators upstairs. They love a bit of foosball. And then we've got the Fable fan art wall, which is always really nice to see. I think that the fans have always been such an important part of Fable, and I think I speak for everyone when we see a brand new piece of artwork come in. It always really lifts your spirits, because you know that Fable has had an impact on someone's life to the extent where they want to draw us a really cool picture and send it in, and we appreciate every single letter we receive. Yeah, and that's the canteen, and we also use this for when we do sprint reviews. So every few weeks, everyone from the studio will come in here and show off their latest work on their latest game. So it's usually a very exciting place. A really nice thing about being a Lionhead employee is that we get these really cool little plaques, and every time you finish a project or you reach a certain amount of years at the studio, you'll be rewarded with a new stamp. So it's like a Lionhead version of achievements. And we've also got some really nice handmade Jack of Blades and Reaver dolls that were made by a fan, which is really nice. And of course, if I don't work, then I won't get bread, which is always a good reminder of feeding the family back home. So this is one of the floors where we're working on Fable Legends. So yeah, come with me. We can't. Maybe later this year we'll have a look in there. This is what we fondly refer to as the Lionhead airlock, and the reason being that you need a pass to get in, and you need a pass to get out. And if you find yourself in here having come this way and you have no pass, yeah, you tend to get laughed at, photos taken, and have to press the intercom and beg for someone to depressurize and let you back in. So yeah, it's a schoolboy error if you find yourself locked in here. And this is the foyer to our second building at Lionhead. This is the building where we have a whole bunch of third-party publishing. We work very closely with various publishers around the world, whether it's Crytek, whether it's Epic, because obviously our relationships with them and a whole bunch of indie developers is really, really important. We want to bring as many people into the Xbox family as possible. And now let's head towards the Lionhead Incubation team. This is where we do Lionhead Incubation. Our little incubation team is over there, working very, very hard on potentially a future new IP for Lionhead. A lot of creative day projects that get made come over to the incubation team, and we might see more from them in a future episode. So welcome to our Lionhead motion capture suite. We developed this over the last couple of years because motion capture is obviously now a much more important part of game development. If anyone wondered what happened to Milo and Kate, they're still around. And of course we have all the the wonderful photos of when we've been working on Fable the Journey, and of course we're now working on Fable Legends. And this is a very important part of the Lionhead day-to-day working, because as animations get more and more realistic, the everyday movements that you can capture from just getting in a suit and coming over here is, a fantastic piece to our arsenal. What I'll also say is that whenever we do a Creative Day project, you'll often find a lot of Lionheaders having any excuse to quickly don the suit, come over here and create some crazy animations for our Creative Day. So it's a nice asset for everyone at Lionhead to be able to use. And this is the Lionhead Learning. This came from Creative Day, I think it was back in 2011. Mike Malinowski, one of our technical animators at Lionhead, I remember stood up in front of the studio and said, we have all of this knowledge amongst all of us, why do we not have a place where we can share it with each other? So Lionhead Learning spawned from that Creative Day project, and when it's not being used to learn, we use it to play TF2, which is awesome. And this is the Lionhead gaming area. Of course, everyone at Lionhead is a gamer, so it's important for us to have a place to come over and just chill out, just play the latest console games, play the latest PC games. We've got a whole bunch of different consoles down here to play. Of course, it seems like someone's playing Fable Anniversary, which is very handy. But it's just a good place to hang out. We often do like LAN tournaments over here. We'll do Street Fighter tournaments. I know that's very popular with a lot of our competitive stick users. But yeah, it's just a fun place to chill out and play some of the latest games.